Hello, I'm Dr. Jane. I'm a psychologist. This is Knowing Narcissism. And in today's video, I particularly wanted to look at how you deal with narcissistic son or daughter-in-laws. Now, this is something that comes up with quite a few people that I see. Obviously, they want the best for their own child, and how do they deal with the person that their child has chosen? I use the term lightly, to be with. So how do you deal with narcissistic daughter-in-law? So grab yourself a tea or a coffee and come and join me. So it's a very complicated relationship. As I said at the top of the video, this is something that your child has seemingly made a choice to do. Now, when I kind of said that in inverted commas earlier, it's about sometimes they're coerced into it. I've had plenty of situations where, say, the son of the person that I'm talking to has got together with somebody, and it's very classical of a narcissistic relationship that person has become pregnant very, very quickly into the relationship. We are talking sometimes weeks, literally a few short weeks, and then they've kind of got together with that person because they have that commitment. They don't want to not be in their child's life. Often it is a situation where the daughter-in-law has had previous relationships and has previous children. That's not uncommon. And then that person has come into their lives. The previous children absolutely adore that person because he's got stability and boundaries, etc., etc. And then, oh, lo and behold, we're having another child. And it's kind of like what I call a consolidation child, a consolidation baby, to make that person not go away. Now, if that particular daughter-in-law looked at her previous relationships and thought about all the people that she'd been with and, it's just the same pattern repeating itself. Now, she may have been with completely inappropriate people, but she's probably been with people that she's tried to get into relationships as well. But how do you deal with her as somebody that's then into your life? It's really hard. It's really difficult because you can kind of see them for what they are. They often can see that you can see them for what they are. And then they will do what they can to isolate that person. It's like, sort of like a perverse game of chess as far as they're concerned. How far can they push it? Often they will want things from you, be it childminding, finances, housing in some cases. They will want something for you, so they can't push you too far, but they still will be pushing you to make it kind of difficult for you to kind of be able to have proper conversations and relationships and honesty with your child. If I could ask you to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, that would just be really good. And then we just get videos like this out to more people. Thanks. Now, let's just flip that on its other side. And we think about the relationship if it's a son-in-law. Now, again, these... obviously that person, they will, it sounds awful to say it, and it's an awful term to use, but they will kind of get the person pregnant, even though maybe your daughter wasn't looking to have a child with this person or a child at all or anything so soon. They will have a situation where they kind of manufacture that. And I have had situations where the, shall we say, precautions were being... have a situation where, shall we say, precautions were being taken, but for some reason, the guy, it failed, shall we say. I'm going to leave that to your kind of experience and imagination to know what I'm talking about. And then she ends up pregnant and again, attached to that person. Now, the one thing that is slightly, I don't know if it's different between males and females, but it's more obvious with the males, a little bit later on with the female in-laws, the daughter-in-laws, is that they will isolate. He will soon be isolating your daughter from you for support, for anything that she may get from you. That of course is a threat to the relationship, because that's what narcissists want. They want people around them that give you attention, admiration, make them feel that they're the most important thing in the world. And if there's a threat to that, because the person that they are training, if you like, they are investing to do that on their behalf towards them, maybe getting information from other people that actually says, well, this isn't quite right, this isn't how it should be, this isn't a healthy relationship. So what does the narcissist do? They take your child away from you, your adult child away from their friends, their family, their work, their country. I have known, suddenly, oh, we're moving to the other side of the world. Why are you moving to the other side of the world? What connections have you got with the other side of the world? None at all. But so-and-so thought it might be a good opportunity for us and our new family. And they will try and do that. They will try and take your child away from you because it's the lack of support. Now, when that has happened, luckily, obviously the world is still the same geographical side, but the ability to contact and keep in communications with people has got better. So always bear that in mind. So what do you do if you feel that your child is in a relationship with somebody that isn't very appropriate, isn't very nice, will isolate them? Take it slowly. Just think about it from, kind of don't rush in there, because again, the narcissist will be saying, look at that, look at your parent, they have just come in there, I said they would do that, I said they would say these things, and they'll have a little checklist of the things, the worries and concerns that you have, and they will relay them to your child in a kind of way that then confuses and conflicts them, because your child will know that you want the best thing for them. But the narcissist will say, exactly, they're kind of following course, and that makes them a bad parent. And often they will actually say that you are the controlling narcissist, not them. You're just projecting all of your stuff onto them and seeing it in them. Whereas actually that's a really dangerous place for your child to be. Because, of course, as I said, it's kind of confusing and, blurry to them. And what do they do? And the narcissist will be there saying, I've got your back. I'm with you. I'm on your side. And they will pick up on, because they're massive data gatherers right from the beginning of any relationship. So when they've got together, they would have farmed as much data as possible from your child about you that they then kind of store up and use against you in the future if they need to. So again, it's about, as I keep coming back to, what do you do about this situation? You always keep the communication channels open to your child, no matter if they do move abroad, or, of course it matters, but, it's not a stop to that, but they will try and make it so. So it's really, really important. You always keep communication channels open to your child and know that they can always come back to you, no matter what their circumstances, no matter what their family, no matter what their finances. They will always be able to have you as their solid support that they can come back to. It's really important that they understand that. They might make what they think are their decisions because the narcissist is telling them it's their decisions to have this relationship, but you can see it that it isn't. And it might just be that, it'd be lovely to say and keep sending them links of, is this person a narcissist? Are you trauma body? All the videos that we, Dr. Emily, Dr. Les make, and send them to them and say, this is you, this is... But unfortunately, sometimes that person can be so worn down by the day-to-day relationship with the narcissist, they just haven't got the capacity to think about it beyond that. But the one thing that needs to be consistent is your communication, and know that they can return to you and get the support and the help whenever they need to. And that might be, actually, I just need to come back to you. That's fine. We won't talk about anything. I'm not going to kind of say, we were right all along, or these other people that always said these things to me were all right all along. That can come later. But just do it in a way that is unconditional, unconditional, that is judgmental, all of those things, because that's what they need to know that they can come back to. Because if they don't, the chances are that they won't come back to you, and then they remain in the relationship with the narcissist for a very long time. And I have had people that have been in relationships with narcissists for absolutely decades because they felt that they had nowhere else to go, and it was kind of better the devil you know than you don't, but it was so damaging to them that they've ended up coming to see somebody like me, a therapist like me. I hope that you found this useful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and then we just get videos like this out to more people. And till next time, take care and see you again soon.